morning, PotCoins. Today is Saturday, 29 March 2014. We are currently on block 143922 of the Pot chain. Our first story, KnCMiner announces the Titan, a script-based mining rig capable of 100 megahash per second for $10,000. And they are now claiming that it will be upgraded from 100 to 250 megahash per second for the same price. KnCMiner has already made a few $1,000,000 on pre-order from hopeful optimists, and you too can pay money now for something that you hope will exist in the near future. I suspect they've been testing recently. There have been freaky net hash rate increases for short periods of time. And while I only watched PotCoin, I think it's likely that other script-based coins have probably seen similar increases. In other news, Windows XP, the world's favorite Windows, is getting its last security update on April 8th. About 30% of all the computers in the world are still running on the 13-year-old Windows XP, and over 90% of all ATMs worldwide. With no further updates, XP is no longer considered secure after that date, and the PCI organization will not allow credit card or bank transactions on systems running XP. Companies have the option to either upgrade to newer versions or pay additional security updates, or they can switch to accepting cryptocurrencies. With higher security and lower transaction costs, this could be a huge day for all cryptocurrencies. Our top story today, the IRS attempts to kill cryptocurrencies. Last Tuesday, the IRS said they will be treated as property instead of currency. The IRS wants you to keep track of how much a coin was worth at the time you got it, how much it was worth when you spent it, and pay capital gains for the difference. They also want miners to report mining as income. Is this the death of cryptocurrency or the birth of a government based on merit? These guidelines make it practically impossible for legitimate businesses to do it legally. Yet it's really easy to do it illegally. And cheating on your taxes will also be extremely easy. Like selling pot, and I mean the kind that you smoke, if it's extremely difficult to do it legally, it'll still be easier and more profitable to do it illegally. So what the IRS is saying is that if I have a metal detector and I'm out combing the beach and I find a watch, they want me to pay them. And then if the value of that watch happens to increase, they want me to pay them again. And if I decide to give that watch to my father for Father's Day, well, they want me to pay them again. Fuck you. Fuck you in your fucking face with a burning hot soldering iron, you stupid dickhead assholes. Alright, the censor was a little bit late on that. I apologize for the profanity, but I just don't know enough words to express myself any better than that. Fortunately, it's up to you to report that, just like it's up to servers to report their tips. So anyone who's ever gotten a tip and not reported it on their income, they were breaking the law. Most of us have no problem breaking that law. And for anyone mining PotCoins or Bitcoins or whatever, I encourage you to not report it on your income tax. Yes, I am telling you to break the law, because unjust and immoral laws should not be followed. If the government came out with a law that said every year on your birthday you are legally required to punch your mother in the face, I'm pretty sure the vast majority of us would choose our morals over following such a ridiculous law. So how can any of this be good news? Well, people will have an easy way to cheat their taxes due to anonymous transactions, therefore letting them report only as much as they want to pay in taxes. This, in my opinion, could be a revolution in government, putting money and power back in the hands of the people. And people will only pay the government based on what they feel it's worth. We need things like schools and roads and police, and anyone with sufficient mental maturity will realize this. Therefore, I do believe that people will continue to choose to pay taxes. However, the amount that they choose to pay will be much less than the amount they are currently being forced to pay. And for the government to convince people to pay more, they will have to provide a more worthwhile service. That's a lot to think about. So that's the end of this edition of Mad PotCoins, and smoke 'em if you got 'em.